Hey guys, your boy B-Monster, and welcome back to the Pokemon Career Mode. Yes, the Pokemon Career Mode, where we try to be the very best like no one ever was. And thank you guys so much for not only your continued support, but for making this channel break over 4,000 subscribers, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Ever since I started this Pokemon Career Mode, the channel has just exploded, guys, and we have rapidly gone from 3,000 all the way up to 4,000 in a little bit over of a month. And it's just been incredible, guys, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for believing in a weirdo like myself. I always felt kind of like an outsider, and that there wasn't always, you know, a certain place where I fit in the world, but I feel like that when I'm here and that when I'm on YouTube and I'm making content for you guys and seeing you guys really enjoy it, that I belong somewhere, and that like is an incredible feeling that you can't really describe anywhere else. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you at the beginning of this video, because every single time you make like one of these thank you videos, actually a small number of people actually get to see it, because realistically you guys want to see me play career mode. So I thought let's switch it up, let's get the thank you in, you know, my most popular career mode. And the way that I'm gonna say thank you to you guys is actually you guys providing me a gift in this Pokemon Career Mode, because you guys have just given me so much that I thought it would just be poetic that you guys would be the one giving me a present for my 4K, and that present is this thing right here. This is to commemorate for hitting 4,000 subscribers, and I thought it'd be poetic that you guys, since we've hit 4K, that we go ahead and have this kind of milestone in the career mode. So it's kind of like a meta, it's like outside of the career mode affecting the inside of the career mode. So yeah, so every single time we hit like a milestone, like 5K, 4K, we'll go ahead and do something, you know, like a milestone-esque deal, something special in the career mode, so that all you guys can really appreciate it. This egg is from all 4,000 of you wonderful subs, you amazing subs. Thank you so much for this wonderful egg. Now you're saying, okay, so this is a Pokemon egg. What is in the Pokemon egg? Well, I will say, if you guys ever played Pokemon and ever had an egg, you kind of don't know until it hatches what it's going to be. But I'm thinking, you know, in the mode of Pokemon FIFA, that inside this egg is some player, you know, probably rated below 70, but has the potential of over 80. There's a lot of players like that in career mode, so it could be any of these ones, but we're not going to go ahead and hatch it right away, because as you know in Pokemon, you got to take a couple of steps. You got to take a lot of steps, you know, before you can go ahead and hatch it. So we'll go ahead and save it. We'll go ahead and see what hatches out of this. It will be a random. I will not choose. It will be a random Pokemon that will sprout from this egg, guys. And another thing that I want to talk about that isn't all too fun, but with 4K and with the channel really exploding and growing bigger, a thing that has been happening that I've been noticing in the comment section, and I read every single one of these comments, is the majority, 99% of the comments are amazingly awesome or constructive. Even the ones that are a little bit negative, they critique me and they keep me in check, and I really appreciate that. But there are just some people that are known as, you know, like trolls, that have just blatantly offensive or negative comments, guys. And I just want to say to you guys that it's fine, guys. It doesn't really affect me. I mean, yes, I think that everybody is sensitive, and I myself have struggled with self-esteem and image for most of my life, and I'm just really, you don't see me all the time, but I can be like a neurotic mess. And that's kind of why, actually, that these mean comments don't affect me, if that's weird to explain, is because anything that I see on a YouTube comment section, as bad as it is, I probably said in my own head like 10 times worse. So I was like, when I see, you know, it's like, oh, nastiness, oh, go F off, or that kind of stuff, it's just like, okay, well, like another day in my own head. But basically, those comments, they really don't faze me, and if they do faze me, I'll just go ahead and block them. The thing that does affect me, guys, is when I see those negative comments, and I see it, a whole bunch of you guys, you know, coming to my defense, which is incredible, and it's really heartfelt, and I want to say thank you to all you guys. It's easy to respond, you know, oh, he called me a mean name. It's easy to just go ahead and call them a mean name back, but that's not what I want this channel to be about. I don't want people just calling people names in the comment section. I just want to make good content. I just want to entertain you guys, and if there's a negative comment, there's a negative comment. That's the way of the world. It happens sometimes, and you gotta look at it from that person's perspective. That person, people just don't make mean comments out of nowhere. That person is in pain. That person's probably having a shitty day, and he sees my video, and just something about me, maybe my face, you know, pisses him off, and he goes and he writes a mean comment just to let off some steam. But from my perspective, my mission from day one is that I just want to make content that makes other people happy. As long as they, at the end of the day, feel a little bit better after they watch one of my videos, then my mission is accomplished. So in a weird roundabout way, if a troll goes ahead and watches my video and lets me have it in the comment section, if that makes him feel a little bit better, then my job is done in a weird kind of twisted way. It's just a guy having a bad day, and everybody makes mistakes, guys. So from now on, this is the thing that I want to do, just uniform. I want to nip this troll thing in the bud. So anytime you just see like a blatantly, offensive comment, a blatantly troll comment, I want you guys to go ahead and just spam that guy with this saying, "What is your pain, man?" Don't get stressed out, guys. Just go ahead and say, "What is your pain?" What is your pain? Hey girl, what's your pain? I'm pretty sure that would not work. So don't use it. Don't use it on a girl. Unless she's really mean to you. Then you could use that. That would be a good one too. If a girl's just really mean to you and it's like, "What is your pain, girl?" And I thought it would be apt, in honor of the trolls, that we go ahead. I've been asking for 150 likes for a lot of these videos, and for this one's for the trolls, guys. Let's go ahead, let's hit them with the thumbs down. Let's get 151 dislikes. Go ahead, do 150 dislikes. I do not mind in the slightest. I just think it would be super funny. And we can get to 151 dislikes, then we will go ahead and hatch this egg in the next episode, guys. Let's do it, guys. Until we get 151 dislikes on one of these videos, this egg is not gonna hatch. So go ahead, smash that dislike button, and let's go ahead and show our solidarity with the trolls. What is your pain? But enough of the troll talk, guys. I got an amazing episode for you. We are going up against the likes of the uber young and uber talented Southampton and the not so young and not so uber talented Sunderland. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, and a quick reminder right before this Southampton bout, I am going to be doing a squad report. I just forgot to mention it in the intro, so there you guys go. As we sit in 4th place, only 2 points behind Manchester City to get that solidified European Championship spot next season. And there we go. This is the main team, the A team that is pretty much starting out there, except for Jordi Armand is going to be sitting this one out a little bit tired, and that is the Southampton actually starting their first team keeper. This is momentous. Go ahead, take a picture, because this will last longer, because I am absolutely sure that we'll probably be facing up some other, second team keepers. But alas, we are starting off this game right here with a little bit brisk in the 7th minute. This would be the first flashpoint of the match. Jethro Williams pulling it up, getting it over the top to Harry Kane, and the Harry Kane Hazard has scored, and he is off to celebrate, but it is cut short because he is offsides. A little bit over anxious the Harry Kane Hazard was right there to go ahead and get his meaty forehead onto that clacker of a ball right there. Just yeah, about a body length offside. I thought I were starting up there, but then it would be Southampton going up here, going ahead, getting it over to Shane Long, passes it through, and we are down by Nathaniel Klein. Oh my goodness, who? Klein? I know he's a great right back, but I did not think he would get past the likes of David De Gea. David De Gea, not the most auspicious start for the man here over at Barcelona, but yeah, I mean, just trickled in between his legs pretty much there. And the right back of Southampton, the new Liverpool man, is pretty much put us down by 1 up against Southampton, and we're going to go ahead and try to fight our way back. As you see right here, Kevin De Bruyne cuts inside, Silky Smooth moves, goes for the cheeky chips, and just grazes the top crossbar right there. When I am just on the ball with Kevin De Bruyne, I lose my mind. I pretty much, instead of going for the easy, I go for the spectacular, and when I should just be going for the simple, because that's what he's good at, ladies and gents. As you can see right there, the young wolf getting his 2nd goal for Manchester United. And that is going to be all day right here. As you can see, cutting it back, Kevin De Bruyne peels away from his 2 defenders, finding a bit of space and just slams it. Yeah, not the easiest shot, guys. It looked very simple, but this shot, more often than not, actually doesn't sneak in. As you can see, he lifts it just enough height to get underneath. The keeper had it covered, but went low instead of mid-range, and that is how we're going to go ahead and get the equalizer in this match. And then it was up to us. Could we get something right here? As you can see, we're going to go ahead, good inside. Suarez, what does he do? He cuts it back to Kevin De Bruyne, going for the power shot. And then Adama, on the death of halftime, Adama basically having an open net, and he snatched at it, and it flies over the crossbar. I thought that was going to be the one to put us ahead, but Adama will be haunted in his dreams. Not by a haunter, but just... you gotta sink that, Adama. You really gotta sink that, but maybe there was a shot at redemption later in the game. Sandro stepping up from distance. Oh my goodness, the spectacular was not that far off from this one. I thought it was actually going in. Beautifully weighted, it dead balls right there, and does not have enough to curl inside, and Sandro apologized. Nothing to apologize, boy, that was a good shot on you. Nothing too bad right there, and then look at this, just Kevin De Bruyne. So much thing, so much speed, get into Adama! And once again, a little bit better than his first shot, but off target. I think this one actually grazed the post, but a great spot to find himself in great positioning. Beats the keeper at the near post, but just could not put it on target, and that is twice for Adama. Maybe we really need to upgrade that winger position, get in someone a little bit more clinical. Speaking of which, Sandro is in, but it is blocked, and that would be that our wingers just not doing it for us in this match. We easily could have been up a couple of times in this match, but then it'd be Hurricane on the bar. And the Hurricane Zard actually pull one out right here as he cuts right inside. The defender leaves him and goes to the winger, but unfortunately, oh my god, Fraser Forster was an animal in this match, getting onto the saves that he pretty much needed to, and they were keeping Southampton into this game. And in the 95th minute, could this be it? Tom Huddleston, could he be a hero? And a timid shot from a large man. I thought he would do better, but that was his off foot, and we're gonna go ahead and tie it. A lot of wasteful chances for us, a lot of wasted chances. Alright guys, so a 1-1 draw, a little bit wasteful. Adama should have gotten us the winner, but unfortunately it is a draw, and is a 1-1 draw, which means we get one pull out of here. Remember, it is none of the starting roster, it's only players that were on the bench at the start of the game, so, you know, maybe a player like J. Rodriguez was on the bench over there. Maybe, I think like a Durasic. That's the other thing, guys. The players that are on loan are fair game now, because we can actually go ahead and grab them in the next transfer window. So all the loan players are back in play, and our player is... Ooh! Elia,
the tricky winger Pokemon. 4-star skilled moves combined with pace, he will be a welcomed upgrade to almost any squad.
Alright, definitely what we need, an upgrade at the left wing or right mid position. Elia would be very nice, but as you guys remember, this is a 50-50 pull because we did draw the game, so we're going to go ahead and flip the coin right here. A quick reminder, guys, as you can see right here, if the screen stays blue, we get to keep Elia, and if it turns red, then Elia escapes us. Come on, baby! Boom! Man, every single time, it's something about these wingers, man. Every single time we get a winger, it just doesn't happen for us. Can't do anything about it. That is the way of the coin, and yeah, that is it pretty much, guys. Into the next game, up against Sunderland. Alright, on the heels of that match, and Elia, why? We really, that would have been so poetic, because our wingers let us down in that last episode, and it would have just been great to get an upgrade at the winger position. But I can't be snoozing on it because we did drop points in the last one, but thankfully Spurs is still only a point behind us, so there we go. These are the two players that I want. Standing behind that freaking giant of a man, Connor Wickham, is Jermaine Defoe, who would be a nice little addition to that striker position right there. And then there we go, Sunderland. A couple of good players out there, you can see. You know, I wouldn't mind a Jack Rodwell, a Lee Cattermole, maybe, you know. But there we go. Unfortunately for us, this is only a couple days later, so we are going to be starting most of the second team. As you can see right here, a sprinkling of first teamers. As you can see, Clinton Enjai, the Haunter, can he go ahead? The Ghost type Pokemon, can he make magic? Can he strike once again? Remember, he did net ourselves a hat-trick in the previous match, but then it would be Sunderland on the first attack. And there we go, Tim Krul, Little Tentacruel, is in goal once again because David De Gea hasn't really been living up to it. So I thought we'd go ahead and get Clinton Enjai. Can he get to it? No, just an inch, a hair follicle, a pixel away from getting on target onto that. And there we go, Clint Ninja cutting inside once again, firing a shot, but a great recovery by O'Shea right there, I believe. And then it'll be us, Tom Huddleston, kitting it in, and it'll be flicking right out. There we go to Bagnac, and look at that, and there we go ahead to Halilovic, who dinky dinks in. And once again, for the second time in this episode, what a sure goal. It looked like an onside goal is going to be ruled away. And that is unfortunately, yep, they got back on sides, and that would go ahead and leave us out at a 0-0 going into the first half. Could we get something? you know, a little bit going, a little bit cooking in the second half, but it would be Sunderland onto us. As you can see, a bad move by us, but then just shanks it right there. And hopefully Tim Krul was in that position, but there we go. We win a ball in the midfield. This is usually deadly for us. Halilovic is onto it. He's playing it on. He's getting it to Clinton Njai. What does he do? He cuts inside, and he goes for the shot, and he is taken down. Did he get any of the ball? No. Oh my goodness. And it is the red. Give him the red. Referee. Oh, I guess. Oh, there we go. Cotes, or however you say his name, Sebastian, the little crab from Little Mermaid, got a little bit nippy right here. Oh, actually, that's a little bit harsh. It looked like he got the ball before he took the player out, but the referee deemed it a penalty, and we're gonna go ahead and have Little Haunter step up. Kaboom, baby! And there we go. We get the opener. Yes, it wasn't the prettiest way, but I will gladly take it, boys. We cannot afford to drop any more points right here. And look at them. Feel the game, EA. Man, we are a little bit overreacting to going 1-up on Sunderland. I am sorry. It's the 69th minute. Come on, guys. It's not the 90th minute. Let's pull it together right there. But a great penalty. Skying it almost into the roof of the net. And the giant of a man, Pantilimon, just falling in the wrong direction. And we're going to go ahead and put that on target. And the Haunter has 4 goals for Manchester United since joining in the January window. He is off to a torrid pace, and there we go right here. But could we hold on right here? We get the header away, and then we are pretty much away. And look at Kevin De Bruyne. I thought someone was out there, but no one, not even a defender was out there. So Kevin De Bruyne pretty much passing to himself, and he's going to use the pace that he is free. And I said, go have a go, son, have a go. But unfortunately there was not. And this is not a replay, guys. Just a moment later in the game, we are through again, and I thought I'd have another go, and then I get pushed off because I made Kevin De Bruyne run a little bit too much in this game, and he's playing back-to-back games. But unfortunately, Jack Rodwell goes down, and that was within the run of play, and he just gets dominated by Edgar Ayew right there. Edgar Ayew. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I apologize right there. But that would be it, boys. And we get ourselves a win up against Sunderland. Alright, guys, so we do get a win, but only a 1-goal win. But I will go ahead and take it up against a feisty Sunderland. They put up a pretty good fight, which means we get 1 pull at 100% out of the tall grass on their total roster. Let's go ahead and dig into that tall grass right here. Let's pull something really deep. Let's dig a little bit deeper inside here. And we're going ahead and pulling this guy out. Let's get a little bit in the hat hype right here, and let's see what are we going to get. Pretty much it's Jermaine Defoe or Connor Wickham. That's pretty much everything that I would kind of want. And we get Lee Catamol.
Lee Catamol, the defensive midfield Pokemon. 90 aggression, leadership, long passing trait. An absolute tank that can strengthen the spine of the defensive midfield.
Alright guys, so Lee Catamol, 75 overall, 75 potential. Really good midfield player. And we could use a little bit more in that defensive midfield. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and add Lee Catamol to the short list, and we'll see if we bring him in the next transfer window. Alright, so as promised, we're going to be going through a quick squad report right here. I'm not going to be going too much into detail. I'm just going to be, you know, just saying some stuff. There we go. David De Gea hasn't really grown that much. He just joined the team. Fabrice Andoa, he's been doing okay. I really like Andoa, but unfortunately, just not too many opportunities now that Tentacruel and David De Gea. Tim Krul right there hasn't grown any. Dagny hasn't grown any. +3 for Sergi Palencia. Well done. +1 for Patrick. Hey Patrick, hey SpongeBob. And there we go, +2 for Enrique, growing really well for an 85, +1 for Edgar I, +1 for Bagnac, +3 for Costa. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys probably not going to play all that much, but there we go. Jethro Williams not really growing, a little bit concerning. Luke Shaw growing a little bit. Ooh, 3 points for Grimaldo. Well done, well done. Garifat to Sergi Samper, +2, almost up to 70. There we go. Kaptoum, not really hammered. The beautiful Butterfree, +3 right there in excellent form. He's been very well for us. Gerard, +3. Tom Huddleston, +1 at 28, not bad. And there we go. Kamara, he doesn't really get that many games. Paul Calvert, +3 up to 64, not bad, not bad. A lot of these guys haven't really seen too much of the light of day, to be honest. So there we go. Kevin De Bruyne, already a finished product, but still growing. Oh my goodness, Dennis. Suarez, +2, not the brother of the other Suarez. Bicho, +3 at Cam. There we go. Anamar just got on Steam, but as you can see, a couple +1s is sprinkling. Adama, +3, what a beast. Roland, +1. Zivkovic getting a little sprinkles, but hasn't really grown in. +3 for the Lord Redeemer, Hurricane. And there we go. Clinton Njai just joining the team. Sprinkles a +1, but not getting an overall +1 yet. And there we go. Jean Tanko Tafak, he was injured, but he's getting +1. Sandro getting a +1. Roman not really doing too much, and Moha not doing too much. And that is it, guys. And in who's that Pokemon? It was Inform American Defender, OP, Opar. Star, as I like to call him, and oh my goodness, I thought, you know, just in honor of July 4th and in honor of the U.S. Women's National Team bringing home the World Cup, the female World Cup, I thought I'd go ahead and throw out another American out there. A lot of you guys did get this, but the first handful of you guys was, of course, the Serbian Dragon, the Card Chuckle, Swag Bits, and Supreme Gaming. So go ahead and enjoy the showcase. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode of the Pokemon Career Mode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And remember, guys, if you want this Pokemon egg to hatch, you got to go ahead and smash that dislike button. Let's get 151 dislikes, and then we'll go ahead and hatch this beautiful, beautiful Pokemon and see what bright young star lies underneath this delicious shell. Why did I say delicious? So yeah, that's it from me, B-. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble, and be weird.